Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jackie and thank you for watching. So today I'm doing an inspired makeup look on the look that Selena Gomez just wore to the Met Gala. So it's kind of a combination of that and also took some inspiration from Rachel Leary's recreation. She is a UK beauty YouTuber here. She just recently did a video on the same look. So the original makeup look was done by Selena Gomez's makeup artist Hung Van Gogh, I think his name is, and he used all Marc Jacobs beauty products on her, and all her eye makeup was new Marc Jacobs products, which I obviously don't have. I don't have too much from Marc Jacobs, but I did use what I had and kind of used dupes for everything else. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you think and what else you want to see. And if you want to see how I got this Selena Gomez Met Gala inspired makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so to start, what Rachel did was mix the Marc Jacobs Invisible Coconut Primer with the Marc Jacobs Do You Dewdrops Coconut Gel Highlighter together to get like the really bronzy, glowy look that Selena had. However, just doing that is just not gonna look good on my skin. So I'm gonna start off with this primer and then add the dewdrops in on the regular places where I would highlight on my face. I don't want a highlighter all over my face because it's just gonna ruin the look. I don't have the skin type for it. So I'm gonna start with this primer and just rub this in. This primer still, it does not smell like coconuts to me. It smells like whiskey and it makes me sick. Then I'm just going to pump a little bit of the Marc Jacobs highlighter on the back of my hand and just dab this like on the high points of my cheeks. And then bring it up to above my brow, kind of like on my temples. I'm just kind of dabbing this and rubbing it in with my fingers. I obviously have no foundation on, so this is good that I'll peek through the foundation because I'm not using like a super full coverage one. And then just like rubbing it in won't mess up anything because I don't have anything on. I'm going to put this on the tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, right on top, and that's it. And chin. Okay, now for foundation, Selena used the, I have no idea what it's called, the Remarkable foundation, I think. And then Rachel used the newest Marc Jacobs foundation. I don't have any Marc Jacobs foundations. So this is the only one that I found that would be more of like a medium coverage. I was about to say sheer, but it's not really that sheer. It's the Dior Forever foundation. Perfect, yeah. DiorSkin Forever foundation in the shade 021. So I'm just gonna shake this up and apply it and blend it out with my Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge. And then for concealer, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C4. This is the same one that Rachel used. So I'm just going to put this under my eyes. I'm going to bring it up on my eyelids to use as a primer. And then bring it on my forehead, down my nose, on my chin, on my lip to cover up this freaking zit. And then blend that all out with the sponge. Okay, then I'm just going to take my Dermablend loose setting powder and set this just all over my face. So under my eyes, everywhere I put concealer, use it to set my eyelids, and then just whatever is left over on my brush, I'm going to drag throughout the rest of my face. For bronzer, I know that this is the one that Selena used. It's the Marc Jacobs Tan-Tastic Coconut Bronzer. So I'm just going to apply this using the other end of this Kat Von D double-ended brush. I have no idea if her nose or anything was contoured, but I'm just gonna do something quick because I can't not have something, just a little bit of something on my nose. Not because I feel like my nose needs to be contoured, but it feels out of balance with the rest of my face. For blush, she used the Marc Jacobs blush in Lines in Last Night, I think it's called. It's like a peachy pink, and I don't have that one. I have the Flush and Fantasy blush, which is more of a nude, but to get more of that peachy pink look, I'm gonna go into the Makeup Revolution Hot Spice palette and use the shade and the shade mixed together. So I was pointing at these two. So this one's more of like a pinky, bright pink shade, and this one's more of a peach shade. I'm a little heavy-handed with that one by accident, my bad. I'm just gonna blend it out more with a stippling brush. So for highlight, she really didn't have much of a highlight. So Rachel used a cream highlight. She used the Marc Jacobs, I have no idea what it's called. That one that looks like a deodorant, and it's just like a cream highlight. I don't have that, so I'm going to use the Benefit What's Up and just rub my finger on this and then just dab it into the skin on my cheekbones. I know Rachel ended up taking more of the coconut dewdrops and putting it on top of this to make it more intense for her because that's how she liked it. And I'm gonna set this with a powder highlight instead of adding more, and I'm gonna use a more subtle powder highlight. This is the Holmes and Smashbox collab Spotlight palette in Pearl. And I'm going to use this middle shade called Crank It Up Pearl. I don't think Selena had any highlight like on her nose, but I always need to put some highlight on my nose, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this and put it on the tip of my nose and a little bit down the coverage. And I'm just going to set all that face makeup down with the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. Now for the eyes, what Selena had was super glittery, and I know she used some new Marc Jacobs products that aren't out yet. So I had to make do with what I do have, and I'm going to start out by doing what Rachel did. She kind of mapped out the cut crease with an eyeliner. She used the green one from Marc Jacobs. I'm just going to use this NYX Wonder Pencil in nude. So like you're not going to be able to see it, but it's just like a guide more for me. I'm just going to go like above. What Rachel did was use a gold and kind of like green shimmer shade from the Soap X Makeup Revolution palette to kind of achieve that gold with a green undertone look that Selena had. I don't have that palette, and instead, because I know Rachel also used the gold, I forget like the actual shade name, but it was one of the gold glitter and like Stila glitter eyeshadows. So I found this Stila, I think this one is a Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the shade Douce. I don't know. But this is a gold, and it already has that green undertone that she was trying to achieve with all the extra shadows. So I thought this would be perfect. So now I'm just gonna paint this all over my eyes, staying kind of within the line I just drew. Okay, so we're gonna clean that up obviously after it dries, but while it dries I think I'm just gonna move on to the lower lash line and just take a pencil brush, if I could find one. I'm gonna go into the Persona Identity palette and pick up the shade Charming and just run this all along the lower lash line. So now I think I'm just going to take like a fluffy brush and dip into Charming again and just kind of run this over like this harsh line here because I can't stand it. So I just kind of want to blend this out a little bit so it's not as harsh. I'm going to go into the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette and pick up Gold Dipped and kind of just pack this all over this lid on top of the Stila glitter. Because this is super green undertoned, I want to kind of bring more of the gold back in. Actually gonna take that pencil brush and go into the Cocoa Truffle shade and run this along the lower lash line just to deepen that up a little bit. So I know Rachel took that same green eyeliner that she kind of mapped out her eyes with and ran it along the lash line to kind of smudge a wing out of it. But I have like no colored eyeliner, so I'm just going to use black. This is the Maybelline and Gigi Hadid one. And I'm just going to drag this along and bring it up just a little bit so I can smudge a wing out. And then I'm gonna use a Morphe M508 brush. Looks like this. Kind of. Blend it. This eyeliner is super creamy, so it's really easy to smudge out. So this is obviously turning out a lot more smoky than what Selena had, but it's just an inspired look. It's not going to be exact. That's okay. So I'm just going to kind of keep blending this. Now going back into the Persona palette, I'm going to take Humble and use that to highlight my brow bone, because I don't think she had anything really shimmery on there. And the shade will just kind of help clean everything up a little bit. Then I'm going to take the shade Sassy and use this to highlight the inner corner. Just gonna curl my lashes and coat them with some Maybelline Lash. Oh my god, why do I always mess that up? Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect. For lips, I'm going to use the Hourglass Lipstick in the shade I Wish. I forgot that I wanted to add this Urban Decay Heavy Metals glitter in Midnight Cowboy on top, just to like add pops of gold. I just wanted to dab this on. This doesn't really add more gold, but it just adds more of like that kind of chunky glitter effect that Selena had going on her eyeballs. That's much better. Alright, so that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below what you thought. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.